that you all are, because we're seeing some very, very clear images that our skies are still changing to this day. We're seeing strange colours, pink haze reflections, dark shadows, and more chemtrailing that's been going on through these past weeks. Now, I've just come back from work, so I've been very busy. I had a rest yesterday. But again, it is very important to focus and be positive and to carry on with this work, to showing the truth. That other people around the world, genuine people, are seeing the same skies from other parts of the world. Now, I've said this before as well. You've got one kind person that's sending photographs in of the same skies, just like the other kind person from the other side of the world. Like Alaska to the Far East, where they're seeing the same patterns in the sky. They are sending in emails stating that the skies have changed. So this is more evidence that something is going on. We know and we can see those dark shadows from Nibiru, this heavenly body that's out there in our inner solar system now. Now also I'll be checking the jet stream charts as well, as you can see on the screen. And I feel that it's important to keep checking the charts as well. And also, there is a lot of information that needs to come out. The truth needs to come out, because TV media, as you can see on the screen, they're just hiding this with government lies. So again, please enjoy this video, and I'll be back very shortly from Matt Rogers.
Okay, so I'm back now, and I'm going to provide these images for all of you, because I am overwhelmed how much information is coming through, and also how many photographs are also coming through. We're all working as a community. We are the Nibiru community, and we just have to keep fighting for the truth, because we're not getting it anywhere else by news media and other sources from around the world. As NASA, never a straight answer is true. They just will not give you this information. So please again, enjoy this video. Okay, we've got these first attachments that come in from Jeffrey Russell from the UK. Now, he describes on this photograph that was taken on the 10th, and you can clearly see, can't you, that this chemtrail in the sky. But look closely. Can you see the shadow that's here as well across the sky? Now, is the sky showing that it's artificial? Because we are seeing a blue sky and all this haze up there as well from chemtrails. And it's a huge shadow. And this chemtrail seems to be moving away from this area, away from the other chemicals in the sky. We're seeing some strange formations, aren't we? So this is another fantastic image, proving that there is something going on. Look at this, the way it moves and it separates away, and also you'll see the shadow. Okay, this is Jeffrey's next photograph. You can clearly see, can't you? Now these were taken from the Midlands in the UK. We're seeing chemtrails that are just going straight up into the sky now, straight up. We've seen these on other photographs as well. This is quite unusual. This is a new technique now which they're doing. Now, I believe that now they're doing this, it means that the time is up, because they are trying so hard now to cover the area of the sun with this simulator. Look how dark it is to either side. Yes, this is lens flare, these red patches that you see, but this is the object, and also look how these chemtrails separate in the sky. These are not natural. Just spraying all the time because they want to hide the truth, as Nibiru is with our sun. Okay, we've got another photograph that was sent in by Russell as well, and also, it is spectacular. Now, he said he saw this, and by using the camera, it was caught and then vanished, and this is pointing northeast of the skies. So just another piece of evidence, and it was taken again on the 27th of September, because I believe that we should also see the past week's images. As I said before, just store the images and then send in a good view as well so we can see these. But that is spectacular. You can see something that's above it. It's moving. It is very strange. Thank you again for this image. Okay, Jeff sent this image as well in. That's very, very unusual. I mean, again, you can see that chemtrail and you can see this pink reflection that's not from the sun. Look again, the timestamp. This was taken a short time ago, again, and also you can see the colours, different colours, and again, these are chemtrails, reflections, so another fantastic image. On this next image, you can see as it progresses through the evening, you can see again this other colour, two separate colours. You've got that reflection from the sun, and then you've got this reflection from Nibiru, this pink reflection, two different colours, as they continue to chemtrail the skies. This image as well, you can see the 6th of the 10th, 2017, this white object, and also look at the state of the skies. It is blanketed in chemtrails, covering the truth. You can start to see the beginning of the halo. As this part of the sky is dark, very, very black and dark, as they're hiding the truth, you would see those heavenly bodies, the reflections and the objects now, but still they are covering the skies from humanity. Okay, Jeff just sent this video in as well, so I'm going to play this for you, and he goes through the video explaining what he's seeing, and he's well in tune with the whole situation. We are all awake to the truth, and we know what they're doing by cloaking the area of the natural sun with this other sun. So I'm going to play this for you now.
October 6th, and we are seeing a halo form. My earlier video showed all the chemtrails, and now we know why. Halos forming there. You got the half ring up there. You got the dark spot forming in the middle. It's so bright around the top edge there, and that's why they're chemtrailing everywhere. Chemtrailing everywhere to hide that. So something is definitely going to eclipse our real sun, and they got that fake sun in front of it. It's forming right now. There it is, half halo. Get another film, I'll get another video when it comes higher in the sky, but that's exactly what they were hiding.
Okay, I apologise how it ended like that, but this is the next video that Jeff sent in as well, so please listen to what he's saying, because he's speaking the truth.
Halo in the sky again, it's getting bigger and darker. Getting bigger and darker. You can almost see, you see the outline of it right here, all the way across. They're hiding something behind there. They're either hiding an eclipse or they're hiding some other object up there. It is definitely getting bigger. You can see it right there.
Okay, Jeff, thank you for these fantastic videos and photographs, because again, it is important to send these images in so many other people across the world are seeing exactly what is going on. Okay, this image has come in from Rwanda. This kind lady took this photograph, proving also that the moon gets chemtrailed, and there was a red haze in the sky as well. I mean, look at all this. She also stated those military jets were spraying very hard through the evening, right through the night. So it's just more emails, more images that are coming through from kind people, many parts of the world, that are stating the same thing as other people. Now, this is just amazing that we're still getting the information in. Billy sent these images in, another kind subscriber, and in his statement he says, flashlight in the sky, as he stated as well that by 12:30 in the afternoon he saw just a white object that you can see on the screen. Chemtrails here and darkened skies. I mean, look at it. It is very, very dark, and this is why the trees are being harmed every single day, because of this huge mirror that they place up there as well. Just another fantastic photograph. This next image has come in from Alex from Chile, another part of the world, and he states as well that there is a white object. Again, the sun has changed colour. It's now this white colour that's beaming through. But he also states as well that look at the darkness of the sky. The blue sky is now dark. And he states that he's never seen it like this in any of his living years. So there is something going on, because you can see clearly the colours have changed. Not the yellow soul, not the blue sky, the light blue sky, but it's dimming and darkening now. Okay, we've got a fantastic video that's been brought in by a kind friend who emails all the time, called Thomas. Now this genuine person is from Thailand. Now Thailand is a long way away from many of us where we live around the earth. And it is, in full respect, that we've got to be a community and be strong, because there's many of us that are spread out right across earth. So I'm going to play this video for you now from Thomas as he goes through the diagram of the Austria webcam that I picked up in images just a short time ago. And you are all skywatchers, and many are now checking the webcams, and this is absolutely brilliant.
Good morning, mate. Today is 11th of October. I checked this webcam from your video, same webcam. Monday 9, I start on 11:15 AM. Watch this area here. (11:30), looking here. 11:45 here, and if you look clear, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. 12 o'clock lunchtime, 12:15. I think I piss in my pen. Sorry. 12:30 lunchtime. 12:45. 1 o'clock. 1:15. 1:30. 1:45. Everything blocked with chemtrails. Again, if you click a little bit faster, you can see the thing move. See that? So, what to say more? I don't like this thing now, but look like we have to see the reality. Our sun is not the only ball in the sky. Alright, have a good day.
Okay, again Thomas, thank you for sending this footage in. As you can see clearly, there is something that's there that moves, and also far too much chemtrail activity, dark skies as well, a huge shadow. So again, many people are heading for the webcams, and that's very, very good. I've also had reports as well come in by other genuine people stating that there has been a lot of webcams that have been closed down these past weeks. So it's just searching for the right ones in high definition to be able to catch those images. So again, Thomas, please keep safe, and God bless you too. Okay, we've got some images coming in from Jasmine from the USA, and she states also in her email there was a smell of burntness, like a burning smell that was up in the atmosphere. And also she took notice from the morning skies through the afternoon, and then seeing all this in the skies, taking notice of about 20 military chem planes that caused all this. I'm going to show you the next image. This is the next photograph. You can see also, this is the Sol going down, and you've got the this haze and all these other strange formated clouds. All this you see as well is barium, aluminium in the skies. And can you see just here on the top right hand corner, you can see a dark shadow. Something else that's reflecting as well. Now, Jasmine has sent in a video as well, and I want to play this as well. So please, again, we've got to respect everybody that sends photographs in, and please watch this video. Okay, thank you again, Jasmine, for these images and also that footage. Because, again, it's clear, isn't it, that they are covering the area of the sunrise, the sundown, and we're seeing this white object in the skies. Now, I believe when they use that simulator during the afternoon, it's easy for them to do that. But I believe it's quite hard for them to be able to do this on sundown and sunrise. So all they can do is cover the skies with this of toxic waste, and also using HARP to control the other cloud systems to bring it towards the area of the soul. I mean, look at this. So thank you again for these excellent images. Okay, we've got a fantastic video coming from Ron, another kind man that's persistent to keep looking up at the heavens and noticing that simulator. He states as well that the sun was the area as well. This object, this white object, is just beaming too much like a mirror. Now I'm going to play this for you as well. I've slowed down the footage because it is 21 seconds long. So again, it is interesting to see this. Okay, did you notice something on the video footage, that on the screen there was something that was moving with it, in front of it? Not a part of a cloud system, but it was something there. I'm going to show you this as well as it goes through. Okay, can you see that on the screen? It's sort of moving with it like a black marking. I'm going to play it again, hold on. Okay, what I've done is I've slowed the footage down, but when you look at the screen, can you just see on the left side of the sun, there's something that's sort of covering it and moving with it? Can you see it growing now, this black marking? And it's staying with it. It's not with the cloud system. It's actually there in front of the sun, moving with it. Now it's getting thicker. You can see that, can't you? Spreading across the area of the sun. Very, very strange. Here it is again. You can see it here. Just to the left side. Watch this. We do see these cloud formations, but here we go. Look, it's spreading the wrong way. As these clouds are moving to the left, this is spreading to the right hand side. Can you see this? Very, very strange. It seems to be darkening the area of the sun. Look at this, moving with it. Very strange. Okay, again, I've zoomed in and you can clearly see to the left hand side it's moving in front of the area, travelling with it. That is a brilliant capture, proving there is something going on. Thank you for sending this video in. Okay, we've got a piece of footage that's come through from the USA, close to Pittsburgh, and as the Sol went down, the sun, to the other side there was a huge pink reflection and beams of light that we've seen on other videos in Mexico. If you look carefully, you'll see the beam of light coming from the other side, and look at that red haze in the sky. Very strange. Something else is coming through. We've got wormwood that is now reflecting in our skies. Just another piece of evidence, and thank you for sending this footage in. Thank you. This next photograph is come in by Corinne from Suffolk. Now, this is a part of the UK, but you can see clearly, can't you, that this is just all chemtrails in the sky covering this area. Something is behind here. And also she states in her email, can you see on the windscreen, she says it's ash. Now, she says that where she parks her car, the car's quite clean normally, but these past few weeks she's noticing this ash that's just landing on her car. Now, many other people are reporting the same thing, that they're seeing a lot of dust that's on their belongings, their cars and what have you. So again, it's just more clear that there's evidence that all this is landing on our land and motor vehicles. So again, thank you for this photograph proving there's something wrong, and also your kind email. Mr. Scott Oliver from the UK took this image just moments ago as well. You can see that pink reflection. Look at this object in the sky, and look at this colour as well. There's a dark shadow. The skies are dimming. Look on this, also this chemtrail. You can see the shadow to the right side. We're seeing differences now with these chemtrails, and we're seeing this object and also this reflection on the horizon. We must take notice of this. Just another fantastic image. Here is the next photograph. Now, this is quite unusual, isn't it? Because now we're getting photographs from all over the place, all over the world, okay, with these chemtrails and shadows. As they're just falling away from the sheet that they cover, they spray the whole sky. You can see this is not natural clouding, but again, humanity think it is. They think that this is all natural, but it's not. And also, look at the reflection and look at this red haze on the horizon from the sun's twin, the binary twin. We see this colour now. We're seeing the two colours in the skies. Look again, this is all artificial to hide the truth. So please keep your eyes to the skies, because you will see all this every day. They are spraying. Here is the next image as well from this kind man that sent these photos in. It is so evident, isn't it? So evident now, for through the years, the chemtrail activity has got a lot more stronger in the skies. And they still say it's geoengineering. But we now know it is to cover the skies to stop from humanity seeing the truth. Look again, we've got to remember to keep our eyes on the horizons. We see all this again being sprayed to prevent people from seeing the iron oxide that's landing on the cars, the ground. And iron oxide is very dangerous. It will kill everything. Everything will just be harmed. We are starting to see the trees now around the world being harmed. Birds falling out the sky that are being harmed. Fish in the sea. Us, humanity as well. It is a very dangerous situation. And also thank you for these fantastic images. Okay, I've got a recent video as well that's coming from Scott Oliver. And he states in his email that there was a pink reflection, a pink haze that was cutting across those chemtrails in the sky. You will see the yellow colour of the sun and also this huge pink reflection. So I'm going to play this video for you now. Well, there you have it. You can see again just this trash in the sky. I mean, look at this. It's all chemtrails, and we're seeing a reflection, a different colour, this pink haze that's there with the sun. We are seeing now two colours. So again, thank you for this evidence. We have a fantastic image here as well from Rob Reigert, and this kind subscriber is from Fountain Hills in Arizona, and he states as well on his email, the trees are just dying. It is 100%, something is wrong, and all this in the sky is chemtrails, and above, thousands of feet high, we're seeing ash. He states as well that the ash is on the ground. He sees this on the glass on his windows, and it has to constantly clean them all the time. So it's just proof that something is landing on our ground now. This is Rob's next photograph, and he states as well that above here it seemed to have got very, very dim and dark, and all this here in the sky is just dust. I mean, we're breathing this all in, and I've had to say this many times before, but it is getting really serious now. We are definitely breathing everything in now that's being produced up in our skies just to hide those heavenly objects that we are starting to see. We're starting to see different shapes and also different reflections. This image as well that's above Rob's house in the sky. I mean, look at this. We're seeing these formations every single day now. Just more proof, and thank you, Rob, for your kind email and these images. And if you do catch any more photographs, please do send these in. Okay, we've got two attachments that have come in from Jolene Mino, and she's pointing a photo to the camera northeast of the sky. Now, there is something clearly that's beaming through on this photograph. This orange reflection that we see on those chemtrails from the other side of the skies. There's chemtrails and also a haze. Look to the left and right, there's a pink haze here on the screen. Now I'm going to go to the next image because I find it very important as well. Now on this image as well, as the sun was going down, this reflection was still in the same place, and I believe this is ash, something that's coming from it, because she states in her email that as it was going down it seemed to be moving in a strange position. I mean, look at this reflection here and these two lines, something coming from it. Just another fantastic image, and thank you very much for your kind email and your respect. This is the next photograph as well from this same kind friend, Jolene. Now, Jolene stated as well that when she saw this image in the sky, it just looked very, very strange. Now, it is a true photograph. This is this lady's place, and also, I mean, you can see the strange formations in the sky. Just another fantastic image. They are covering dark shadows. There is a huge dark shadow and it's getting darker. Here's some fantastic images coming in from Jessie Harding, another fantastic friend sending a lot of information in and these images. On this first image, Jessie turned around and explained to say there was no chemplane but this strange line in the sky, as they use other techniques, as we said before, to form chem lines. Look again, this first one is separated in the sky, acting as if it's a cloud when it's just aluminium. And here is the next one that will do this moments later. Another fantastic image. Soon after, around about 10:30 in the morning, Jessie stated as well that the skies became darker, as she fully believes that the soul is in an eclipse of these other objects. And look at all this dust in the sky, this landing on everything, and it is still happening. Many people still emailing me as well, explaining, saying that they're very ill, they're not well at all. Some say they've got cancer and they believe this is part of the chemtrail situation. So I hope that you're all okay, and we've just got to still continue continuing to show the truth. So Jesse, thank you for these images. Also with this next photograph as well, all of it you see on the screen is just chemtrails. And the skies are darkening. This image was taken around about 11 AM. You can see the strange reflection on the land. This white colour, not a golden colour, of the sun that we've seen many years ago. All this here is just chemtrail, all of it. Chem lines in the sky. Thank you for this photo as well. We've got to think out the box with these photographs as well, because there's this depopulation. As many government officials and also the Rothschilds and shadow government have spoke about this, trying to lower the population of the earth. And watching all this that's happening in our skies with all these chemicals, because they are dangerous toxic chemicals, and many people are saying and stating as well they're becoming ill. They're going to their medical centres and the doctors are just saying take these medicines and just that'll be it. And it is even more harmful to take medicines that have people just don't realise what's going on, do they? I mean, it's in the foods, it's in the crops. I mean, our pets are eating it, and also there is other wildlife that are becoming extinct because of this. Have you noticed as well on the photographs, there's no birds, no wildlife flying around, and many people state they don't see many birds anymore. This lady as well, called Megan from the USA, showed this image and sent it in, and it does look very strange. There's something here. Look at the colour as well. It's far too bright and far too white. The land is dark, and we're seeing objects as well. Just again is being persistent to noticing there is something going on. So thank you again, Megan, for this webcam photo. This is the next webcam photo as well from Megan, and you can see as well that there's that object. It just stays there. Now, if this was a lens flare, it would move, it would disappear, but it's staying there, and the cloud formations are in front of it. Just another fantastic capture. Look at the sky colour here, and around about that time it just becomes very dark. There's a shadow. Another fantastic friend has sent this in as well, called Medicine Woman, and she is very persistent and also states the skies are far too dim. Canada is being covered, blanketed by chemtrails, and noticing that pink reflection. I mean, look at this colour again, this orange haze that we see on those cloud formations on the other side of sundown. Look at this blue object. Look how dark the skies are. All this you see is unnatural, but still people say these are very natural. Can you see the lines that HAARP are producing these to move in front of this area of the simulator? The skies are very unnatural. And also again, all this will land on the ground. Look at these trees here. Another fantastic photograph proving that our skies are being covered. Medicine Woman sent this image in as well. Absolutely overwhelming evidence that there is something going on. Look at this strange formation here as well. This line. Also, the Earth's magnetic field has been hugely affected by the Nibiru system. This of incoming heavenly objects. This is all to cloak and cover the truth. Look at the sky here. Now this is around 9:30, and I mean the blue mirror that you see here, the simulator, is showing very clear this blue reflection again, and they use this when the system is going to show itself. All this here as well is just spectacular looking, but very dangerous to humanity as they continue to cloak the evidence. This next photograph as well, that's come in by the same subscriber, explains also that what you're seeing on the screen here is ash, dust, that's coming in from the outer of the inner solar system. It's not coming from us, it's coming from something else that's coming through our skies. This is ash. Now this is what they're hiding. They are chemtrailing the areas of the skies to hide this. But as I've said before, okay, that they can't do it. They won't be able to do it 100%. So again, it is more clear that we're seeing all this dust that's coming in now. Here's another fantastic photograph coming from Medicine Woman. Now this kind lady, she works for Big Farm and she's got her own pharmacy. I mean, she's very clever and she's starting to look up to the skies and noticing that they're using these drones. Now these that you see on the screen, okay, are not from chem planes. There's something else that was firing through the sky. She noticed this and took the photograph. Can you see that they're just like, there's too many of them, and they were just as if they were being fired through the sky and leaving these trails. So many people from across the world now, from different organisations, different places of work, are noticing and also sending fantastic images in. All this again has to be reported to the members of public around the world. We need to see these photographs. So again, thank you for your respect and thank you for sending these in. These next images are coming in from Jerio. Now this kind subscriber is from the USA and also states that they are heavily chemtrailing his skies. Every single day they are seeing this problem that's happening in many parts of the world. Look at all this. This here again is ash. Then what you see is chemtrails, reflections, and this white object. He also states as well the trees are damaged and it only sees the odd bird flying in the skies. Bigger birds, not the smaller ones, because I believe that the smaller ones are being and becoming extinct. Look on the ground, this reflection is completely wrong. Look how bright it is, and then look how dim. On the path, it is just white, not the yellow reflection we've seen before. Too dark the skies are on this photograph, so more evidence is coming through.
Okay, I just had a small break then because I had to sort things out with my son and my daughter, but I'm all back on again. So I am now showing you this next image from this kind subscriber, Jerio. And look on the screen, this is outside this kind man's house. Now this is what he has to put up with. We all have to put up with this every day. We don't want this, do we? Look again, this white object. Look at all this ash, thousands of feet high, that's coming in from the atmosphere. This coming in from the outside of the atmosphere. All this. Look again, this chemtrail. The sun, okay, is being affected by the sun's companion star and also the other objects. They are in our system now. Just another fantastic image. This is the next image as well from Jerio. And he states as well that he's never seen it like this before. Now, this image was taken around 11:30 in the morning. Now, it is getting much thinner, these chemtrails now, that are being produced. And it is a situation, isn't it? Now, we have to prepare, because every time I see these photographs, like I did from the beginning of the channel, if you go back to the older videos, look through them, you will see the skies are much lighter, but through the videos, they become much darker. And now we've got to a point where the skies are being cloaked, covered, and also HAARP is being produced to cover the truth. Look here at the sky here. I mean, this is 11:30 in the morning. We're seeing this white object, and we're seeing the dark skies, and we're seeing this huge chemtrail that's being produced by HAARP. It's being controlled as well, moving to cover the area of this object. This kind subscriber as well, Jerio, explained when taking this photograph that this whole cloud just moved very strangely in front of this area. They do this to the moon as well, and I've seen that for myself, and I know that many of you have too. Okay, we've got a few more attachments coming from Medicine Woman. And Medicine Woman has taken these images and is just absolutely amazed at what she sees. Now, look at the image. Now, this was taken on the email, was said at 10:30 a.m. Now, Can you see that white object? It's like a huge mirror, isn't it? And it became very dark. The whole sky is dimming. Now, on the 1960s video and also the 1980s, the skies were just normal. And through the years of the 1990s, they did start to chemtrail. And now they're doing it far too much. Can you see also this pink reflection? If you can see this on the screen, this pink reflection is coming from Nibiru. Okay, now you've got this white object, okay, that's in the sky. There's no pink haze around this at all, is there? You must, as well, it's important to look on the horizons because you'll see the two separate colours. This is outstanding, this image, because you can see the dark skies and also this huge cloaking mirror that's in front of the soul that's dimming every single day. Now, if this was removed, and I've said this before, if NASA made a big mess up and it wasn't been able to be used, we would just wake up through the day and it'd be like nighttime practically, just like the moon that's bright right now, there's something that's reflecting off it. It would just be hugely dark, and that is it. The game will be up, but they're still getting away with it, and they're doing this every single day. So just another fantastic image. Thank you very much, Medicine Woman. It just doesn't stop, does it? It's continuously continuing every single day. I mean, look at this again. This object. Can you see the blue reflection as well? I do believe we've got the blue Kachina that's out there. And also these lines. Look how it twists in the sky. They do this as a technique to be able to spread the chemtrails. There's a reflection here as well. And all this as well is poison. It is not natural. Just another fantastic piece of evidence that we are being hammered. Okay, we've got another attachment coming through from Medicine Woman. Now, look at this pink haze again in the sky. There it is again, this simulator that's in full power. And this dark sky as well. And look at the natural clouds just being very low to the ground. I do believe they use CERN as well. This is what causes our cloud systems to become low. Another reflection, and this is ash. We're going to see it land on the cars. Many people reporting now there's ash on the windscreens and on their windows of their house, having to clean them every single day. And look at the dark reflection. This is an image that was taken around 10:30. I've said this before, between 10:30 and 3 p.m. you will see a strange sky. And again, they chemtrail the morning sunrise and the sundown. The simulator doesn't seem to be showing itself then, but you'll see the strange red reflections on the horizons coming through from Nibiru. But again, they're using cloaking technology through the day, so you don't catch anything that's going on. This has been programmed and engineered by the powers that be. NASA and the government are working together, and other secret space agencies. They're all on the same plan to hide the truth, using all their military around the world, Agenda 21, and also the black budget. It's all happening. Everything that's going deep, they're using technology underground to build those tunnels. And also there's been reports of rumbling around the world. Deep underground, there's this strange rumbling noise. Okay, that sounds like as if it's like machinery, not natural earthquake noises. Machinery. It's been reported on news media about this noise. People phoning up the police and also other services explaining what they're hearing. But they're just getting no response. They say, oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. But when you hear something that's not right, or even see something that's not right that you see in the skies right now, you want answers. We do want answers, don't we? But again, news media that's programmed, okay, to lie every day are not explaining anything whatsoever. So it's turning a lot of people's heads down to carry on using their technology, to using not their true thoughts, but just to be manipulated and dumbed down by the government. They use stage acts on the screen, on the news media, to make people think that everything is okay, and also to make us, to control us and make us still think about terrorism and all sorts of other things that are going on, just to try and keep us from seeing the truth. Because what you see on these images are really happening right now. We've got an image come through from Julie H. from the UK, the Midlands, and she states in an email that she thought first it was the cloud formations that were darkening the sky, but when this cloud formation moved out the way to the right side, she saw that the colour of the sun had changed to a white colour, chemtrails, and also this dark shadow. Now, for the time for 10 AM, this dark shadow just looks very strange, doesn't it? We have not seen this before. Look at the reflections as well on these trees. Too dark. It just seemed like it was an eclipse. This is what this kind subscriber Julie said. And it is very spectacular, isn't it? You can see that dark shadow. So again, Julia, thank you for your kind email and your image. And if you catch any more images, please send them in, because it's so evident that we're seeing the skies around 10:30 from 10 AM till through the afternoon of a huge dark light source that's dimming the skies. This can't be our sun, because our sun would be making it very clear. Everything will be bright around this area here. Look at the reflection. Again, from the old videos of the vintage footage from the other days and times through the years, everything was normal, but we're seeing trees that are not healthy and this darkness. We have yet another fantastic photo coming in from Virtual Ghost. Now, Virtual Ghost takes a lot of images, and on this photograph, again, 10 AM in the skies. Just another part of the USA. Look again at this dark sky here. All this you see are chemtrails, just polluting the sky. Everything is just changing. You can see again that the harp is in full power. And people state as well they see strange faces on these photographs. I mean, look this here. I mean, what is going on? There's something seriously going on, and thank you for your photo. We have a set of images coming in from Gordon Burton, another fantastic friend, sends a lot of emails in, and he sees the skies just the same. Now, this is in the UK, we're in October, and also, look at that ash, chemtrails, and this object, and a pink haze. There is something seriously going on, isn't there? Because all other parts of the world, even here, we're seeing the same situation. Gordon even states as well that there's other people that are going out to have a look. People in his area are starting to notice now. They're noticing the chemtrails, and they're noticing that the sun has changed, and all this in the sky. Can you see this? If you look carefully, you can see these cloud formations, chemtrails that are being produced, the white of the area of the simulator, chemtrails, and also in the background you can see dust. It is so evident now, isn't it? Tops of the trees are being affected, and look at the reflection on the trees, and on this building to the right hand side is too dark. Okay, we've got some fantastic images coming in from Isabella from Australia. Now, it just is so strange what we're seeing every day now. Look at the dark reflection here through these harp clouds. Can you see how dark it is here? But look on the horizon, it's lighter, but still a very strange pale reflection, dimness in the sky. This has taken around 10:30 as well. Just not natural anymore, is it? They produce this to cover the truth. Everywhere around the world is having this same problem. And still the news media, if you check the news media weather channels, they do not say anything about this at all. And still we hear about false flag events and also other things that are going on around the world just to keep our eyes down, because these photographs are genuine and they've just freshly come out to show you the skies to this very day. Dark shadows. It's very important to take notice of this. This next image as well, by the same kind lady, Isabella, is showing you this strange reflection. Look at the orange reflection of this as well. We see this on other cloud formations, this same colour. It's not a chemtrail colour. This is a natural colour from another heavenly body that's in the system. They don't want us to know about this because, again, we've got Helion that's out there, another gas giant. Look again, we've got all this chemtrails, lines in the sky. Very strange. Another beam of light. So thank you for these photographs. Mr. Stephen Rocks from the UK brought this image in as well. And around the evening time, he stated as well that this huge cloud formation with these lines, can you see them? Just moved very close and very strangely across the sky as the sun was going down. It just seemed very strange. So this is another fantastic image. Here we have some photographs coming in from Michelle Mac Kim. And this lady, this kind subscriber, is from Oldham, and she states in her email that it is happening. There's something strange going on. They keep chemtrailing the UK skies and all across the world, and they are definitely hiding something. Can you see this reflection here? Look at this, all this in the skies. Again, we're seeing all this ash and just covering up the area. You can see this white object reflecting through. Jeffrey as well sent this image in, and he states in his email there's something seriously wrong. We can see this halo, and all this here again is to hide the truth. The white object in the sky, dark skies to the left and right. Something is being cloaked, and we all know it's Nibiru. They are hiding this now. Here is another kind lady from Oldham as well, Sue, and it seems to be that Oldham is being sprayed heavily. We are all being sprayed heavily. We all see these skies of today now, all of us. Look at this white reflection on this building here, not the yellow colour. And look at this lines in the sky. Here is that strange dark shadow. Harp clouds. Look at the lines here in it. These are all chemicals. Again, you've got the white object. Chemtrails. This dark shadow needs to be observed by all of us. We need to take note of this. Sue in her email also says that there was an upside down rainbow. This reflection again from the system. They're using techniques to hide it, but we can see these reflections now. Chemtrails, dark skies. Okay, we've got a video that's come in from Chantel. Now this lady shows a video of a hurricane that hit South Africa in Durban, and it's called the Hurricane Sifiso. And I'm going to play this video for you now because I find it very interesting that we got to get the information now of what is happening all across our world.
Shit, this is bad. Shit.
He's right, isn't he? That this couple is stating that it is bad, as Chantel's partner is videoing the whole situation. So I mean, it is more evident as well that the news media here in the UK, many parts of the world, are just not bringing out the true information, as other parts of the world are being infected by this system, by these strange weather patterns. Just more information, isn't it, that's coming through, noticing that these disasters are happening still as the calm before the storm. And then we are seeing a build-up, a slow build-up of different things that are occurring around our world. So thank you for sending these videos in. We have more evidence as well from the USA, from Our Skies Today, Mr. Russ Ackerman. Just a fantastic friend as well. Does amazing work, being very persistent, noticing that there is a huge problem. Look again, this is all produced by HAARP. And this haze in the sky. Dark skies as well. Just very strange, isn't it, that we're seeing this all across the world now. The government is spending trillions of our taxpayers' money, and it's still happening now. All this you see here is chemtrails. This haze you see in the sky as well, these lines, are just toxic waste that's being sprayed, and it's polluting our atmosphere. Everything is being hammered, isn't it? And they will try and blame humanity for this. They will say it's us. And we can now see what they're doing. Okay, now we've got some fantastic webcam photos from Addicted Sports. Now this kind lady has brought these in, called Dawn Taylor from the UK. Fantastic friend. She is so persistent at what she does. And on the screen you can see the two light sources. One from the sun's companion star. You can see the haze on the horizon. We see this haze all across the world. And we've got this other colour in the sky as well from the sun. But this simulator that's covering our sun. Look again, all this that you see in the sky is just pollution. Now I'm going to move to the next image. Now can you see that beam of light? You've got the area of the soul, the sun that's beaming down, but look to the far side. You've got the companion star. There's two stars in the sky. Look at this beam of light, look at this reflection. The two reflections are here. I've said this before, and now they're starting to show. They're becoming more and more evident now. They can't cloak it forever. So, I mean, I'll go to the next image. Okay, this is the next image, but you can clearly see the two colours. I'll go back and you'll see this. Can you see the two different reflections? Here and here. I'll just go back again. You can see the beam of light now from the binary star. Just fantastic images, and thank you, Dawn, for your persistence, your kind long email, and God bless you too. Okay, these next attachments are coming in from Roger Paul, and he states in his email as well that these are scary skies. He's on his way to work. It's around about 10 AM in the morning, used to the past skies of a yellow sun, but now he sees this mixture of chems and also this white object. Look again on the land, it's far too dark. Look on this image as well, still far too dark. This white reflection, not the yellow reflection we've seen in the past. Just a huge mixture. Just another fantastic image. This also, again, is from the USA that Roger sent in. I mean, look at this strange formation of chems. This strange colour again. And the dark skies. Everything is showing on this photograph. Okay, we've got another video that's come through from Jeffrey from Washington, USA, and this was dated on the 9th. So it was only a few days back, but it just shows you what they're doing, still to this day.
9th, 2017, Vancouver, Washington. They are continuing to spray the skies. Here's one coming over right now. Coming over right now. These pilots will be held accountable by God. They have to turn the switch on and off. They must know they're spraying the sky with poisons. All across the sky, they're making X's in the sky and circles in the sky. You can see right here, they're making little checkerboards in the sky. It's absolutely ridiculous. Making little X patterns and checkerboards and parallel lines all through the skies. It's just trash all day long. It's everywhere. Up above us here, yeah, it's just poisons all coming down on us. People need to wake up. Wake up. You're getting sprayed like bugs.
Okay, what Jeffrey says is absolutely true, isn't it? We are being sprayed like bugs, and it's just absolutely hideous, isn't it? So, thank you, Jeff, for this information, and please, if you get any other images, video footage, please do send it in, because we're all as a community, and there's thousands of people now sending photos in, and I will continuously do this. I've got lots more to sort out, and after work tomorrow I will produce another long video to show people what's going on. Okay, just moments ago Jeff just sent this video in as well of the skies being hammered, so I'm going to play this for you as well. It's so important we get this information out.
October 9th, 2017, Vancouver, Washington. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They have obliterated the sky today with chemtrails. It is from one east to west completely, all day long, lines in the sky. You can see the evenly spaced lines over here. It's just so obvious. You just do line after line, going back and forth. And over here you can see they're doing circles in the sky. There's a circle right there. They come around, back around. It's like they're just painting the sky. So obvious to people that are looking up. The rest of you sheeple out there need to wake up and look up. You're being sprayed like bugs.
Okay, we've got video footage as well from a kind lady called Crystal. Now this lady as well is from another part of the world but would like to remain anonymous. And she states as well the skies were just very dark. Now she also said in her email that the sun just looked very, very white. She started to look up to the skies, noticing all the images on different video footage through the years, and notices the changes. So again, you can see those chemtrails to the left side of the area where the sun should be. But look how blue the area is, where that simulator is now being used. Dark skies, and there's ash up there as well. It's beginning to be much darker than any other year now. So I'm going to play this for you now. Okay, so that was just more evidence to show you that you can see the chemtrails, can't you? It is more evident now, isn't it? Okay,
just another piece of evidence that we need to see. We have images coming through from Matt Mullenky, and this guy is a technician programmer, and he is from Philadelphia, and he sees the skies have changed. Look again, all this is part of chemtrailing to hide the system. He sees this every single day. Strange colours and strange lines in the skies. You can also see Matt's work as well, where he's produced the images to show you this strange reflection here. Look at this as well. Everything is dimming and we're seeing these blankets of chemtrails. It is all to hide the system, and we're seeing it everywhere now. This is the last image as well for this evening. But again, you can see, can't you, them lines in the sky, and also to the northeast of the sky. Can you see where they're blatantly hiding a huge reflection? I believe this to be Nibiru, this huge reflection. Here on the screen, you can see those chemtrails, and you can see that strange colour in the sky.
Okay, so you've seen those fantastic images that have been sent in by fantastic people across the world. And we've got many more images that are coming through right now. So I will do another video on these images to show you that these are still continuously with these chemtrails, and also to hide the truth, because we know that the sun's companion is here now. We see those strange reflections in the sky. I will do more webcam images, and more information is coming through from the charts. So again, thank you for your kind respect for watching this video, and please